Jake Pippin here with Sloan Implement / Sloan Express today. We're here to talk Draper belts. Whether you're just finishing up with wheat or here in a couple months or a month or so, we're going to be starting in on beans again. Some things to look at on your Draper belt to see if you need to go ahead and replace it is your tension. If you can't get the proper tension with it, that's going to lead to problems with it wrapping. Some other issues is just your common stuff of belts tearing or ripping. If you're starting to get your lugs torn off or something like that, and you may need to replace them. We do offer through Sloan Express, they're called Raptor Draper belts. They're an endless belt. As far as tensile strength go, they have 44% more tensile strength than the OEM belts and 22% greater puncture strength than the OEM belts. Another thing that may cause you to have to replace a Draper belt is if you're feeding on one side and not the other. What tends to happen is that crop will get thrown from one side and it'll go underneath the other side belt and it'll start wrapping underneath, and it can cause your belt to get torn. We do offer a product called a crop diverter that goes in your center to help that crop. As soon as it hits it, it falls down on the belt and gets pulled into the feeder house. So the crop deflector is going to mount up in the center here. You got 2 bolt holes. It comes with 2 bolts, all the hardware you need. You will have to drill some holes in, and it's going to sit in there. You'll want to center it up, obviously, with your center of your reel. But basically, all it's going to do is when that crop's coming in, if it's only on this side, it's going to come in, hit the deflector, and fall down into your center belt and go into your feeder house. Versus without it, it shoots through, and sometimes it'll get pulled back underneath the other side, causing issues and breaking belts or balling up underneath and causing some big problems. So we'll go back and we'll look at a few things on the Draper belts to help them last a little longer and get some more life out of them. So one thing that usually gets overlooked on Draper belts is the belt tension. It's pretty crucial as far as making sure you're not getting belt slippage or excessive wear. So to make your belt last a little longer over winter, we're going to talk about going through and detensioning the belt. You'll come in through here and you can see your tensioner, and then your indicator to let you know where you're at as far as where you need to be for your belt tension. So over the winter, just kind of recommend going through over here on the side. Right in here is our tensioning bolt. So we're going to loosen that up to where we're well into the red, so we can make sure that while this thing is in storage, we're not keeping that unnecessary tension on it, causing that belt to stretch out. So with that, our belt's detensioned. We can let it sit over winter, not have to worry about any excess damage to our belt. If you do have some failures with your belts and need to replace them, we offer an aftermarket solution through Raptor. They are an endless belt, so it's a good alternative to the pricey, more expensive OEM belts. If you want any more information on them, you can go to sloanex.com and check them out and all of our other products you've seen today.